And yes, so a little bit about the Baltic Exchange. We've been around a long time, so over 277 years since sort of inception. We're a membership organization, but we also produce data. It's a very big part of what we do. The origins were from a coffee shop and about exchange of information. And the Baltic, throughout its history, has adapted with new technologies and the different ways of disseminating information. So we did a whole load of research and decided that we needed to do a full technology change, that we needed a digital transformation. And that's when we entered into the partnership with Neural Alpha. And a big important part of that was that when we came up with new products, it would take us 6 months to 8 months to bring those to market. And so what we wanted was to build a platform that would have an element of self-serve, but also could adapt to the new types of indices that we were bringing along. Our product shelf has tripled in 6 years. It's allowed us to scale our products, and that has allowed us to increase the number of people buying our data as we go into these new markets. And I think one of the biggest pieces under all of this was the fact that benchmark regulation came along. We became a regulated business, just the data side. We have unregulated parts as well. But BDP, with the Baltic Data Platform, which Neural Alpha built, that has, if you want, cutting edge, modern best practices. We have full audit trails. And I think that is really been a core piece for us, is really looking and saying, this is an environment that can stand up to FCA scrutiny. And again, it gives our stakeholders assurance, and it allows us to have confidence to move into some of these new financial markets. I think that's one of the things from our perspective. I think we've been around 277 years, but I feel that this journey we've been through with Neural Alpha was through a startup, and now we're going into a situation whereby a scale up. I mean, this is new language I'm having to learn, but I think it's that scale up that's really interesting. Now, whether that's in what we call our new tanker investor indices, maybe there's going to be something to do with emissions come along. I mean, the emissions is still a bit of the Wild West out there, and the Baltic, we have to be really careful not to pick winners, but we also need to know what's going on the ground, and we need to know that if we suddenly decide that there is something there for us to do, we're going to be able to roll this out quickly, and it's going to be robust. But I still come back to the point is the fact that it's the scalability that's really important. Having this good bedrock, a solid base, a trusted partner that allows us to even think about growing. And so I think it's just being ambitious on that scale.